Toni Swinehart with MCP's Full Court Press, brought to you by Spectrum Health, Ludington Hospitals, Orthopedics, as well as House of Flavors Incorporated. Today we are here with Gary Andersen. He is one of the facilitators of the MCC Educational Foundation, correct?
Correct. Yep.
And we are talking about the Spartan River Races. This is something that involves kayaks and canoes, correct?
Kayaks, canoes, single or double, whatever they want to do. Different races we've had. This is their third year of it, but it's our second time in person doing it. As of last year, we weren't able to do that, but we have it again this year.
Wonderful. So tell me how this came about. Like, what prompted you to do something like this? I mean, it's a great utilization of our own Pere Marquette River that's right here. So
yeah, it's the beautiful river. I've spent a lot of time on this as a kid and really enjoyed it. But what we found out was we were looking for the Educational Foundation, trying to come up with other fundraisers. The spring community auction is, 25, 26 years old, and it's a great event. We're trying to come up with some other events. This was one of them, and it's the Spartan River Races. There's 4 different events you can participate in. You can paddle from Custer to SCOTTVILLE, around 4.7 miles. You can go from SCOTTVILLE to Ludington, which is just over 12 miles. And then you can do a couple triathlon options. You can do an individual triathlon where you bike 12 miles. You run from this Riverside Park here in SCOTTVILLE to the Custer boat launch, and you get in your kayak there and paddle back here to the finish line here at the Riverside Park. You can do that as an individual, or you can do it as a team. So somebody bikes, somebody runs, and somebody kayaks. And then we have it also, all 4 of those events can be done virtually if they wanted to. Didn't want to come in here on the 17th. Their schedule didn't fit, July 17th. They have an availability of virtual from July 3rd through July 16th.
Oh, wonderful. Well, and that's kind of nice too, because even with something like a triathlon, people train for that type of thing and to do all the different events. So the fact that you can split it up and have different people doing it, they can, adhere to their strengths.
Yeah, that's our new event this year, having the team triathlon. And what we wanted to do there, we were trying to maybe encourage high school sport teams, because if you're 16 years old or here, you can participate. So we were thinking we could get some sports teams together. Maybe there'd be a football teams at various schools, or cross country team, get the runners in here. Different things that they could be involved with as a group, as an effort.
Yes. Well, and that's also because it supports Mason County Central. That's also kind of nice to be able to have the different sport teams, because then they can also represent the school as well.
Correct. And the proceeds from this event go to the scholarship fund for the Mason County Central Educational Foundation. And every year we award scholarships to our graduating seniors. And sometimes scholarships different parts of the year too, but mostly in the seniors. So this is where the proceeds from this event go to.
Oh, that's wonderful. And then the spring auction also, does that go directly to scholarships too, or does that go right back into the school as well?
Part of it is earmarked for the scholarships. Part of it is earmarked for our projects that we're working on, the library renovation. We bought some smart boards for the elementary level. We purchased some growing stations for the high school and middle school. Different projects that the schools come up with that students needed and staff asked for. So we have these events. We have some raffles going on. We had an outdoor sportsman's banquet, be a different time. We're just trying to promote things in the area. And what better way to promote than on the Pere Marquette River here, just how beautiful it is. And real enjoyable to be on the river anytime.
Yes. Well, and then it's utilized all summer long, like with tubers and people who are doing the kayaks and canoes and that. So that's really wonderful. Now, do they have to rope off a certain section so that the public can't go through? Or
no, we'll do it right alongside the public. It's not been a problem before. What we'll do is you can launch in a little window of time. You don't have to have a set start time. If there's a half-hour window of time available, you start at that time and you finish. We have record the time here and calculate your actual paddle time. If you don't have a kayak, swing over here to Henry's Landing behind me and rent a kayak from them. River Run up on the hill there in SCOTTVILLE as well. In their location, you can rent it. If you want to interested, maybe considering buying one, stop out the Paddle Sports. They're also one of our sponsors, and
Okay.
help them out and purchase a kayak and get it on the river here and get experimenting with it and enjoy this community, this Riverside Park and the beautiful Pere Marquette River.
Yes. So is there a cost that goes along with it?
$25 entry fee, no matter what you do. If it doesn't matter what the event is. So if you per person, $25.
Okay.
And you get a shirt with that, and we'd have some awards available for divisions participants as well. But you get a shirt along with it. You do get a shirt.
Okay. And so the awards now, is that something that you do here at the Riverside Park?
Right here at the Riverside Park, right after the events are done. They start at around 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, the July 17th. But what you need to do is get to the MCC Educational Foundation website, or mccschools.org, and then you can link in there and you get all the details about the event, as well as run Sign Up, an organization that does our registration, and you get all the details there.
Okay, wonderful. So do you think this is something that's going to continue for the next however many years?
We hope so. We started out, we thought, well, the first year, and then with the COVID issues last year, we weren't able to have it. So we're in a sense, we're starting over.
Right.
But we're looking forward to it and see how it goes.
Well, wonderful. Well, thanks again for taking
You are
time out of
welcome.
your morning.
Yep.
And for more news, go to MasonCountyPress.com.